Hi, you are watching me struggle to find the right words to say because today I'm not coming to you with a normal Wednesday video. I feel at this point in time there are other important topics that needed to be addressed. And I hope it's clear that I'm talking about the situation in the US. And it's about the situation of someone feeling so superior to another person that he gives himself the full audacity to take away their life. And I'm trying, since it happened, to wrap my head around it, and I'm having a really hard time doing it. Because what you need to understand, when I grew up, my mother always told me, whenever you are in trouble, if you've lost your way, if you are, I don't know, someone is like running after you, is almost abusing you, if you get into any kind of trouble, my mother told me, there are two people to run to. First, an old lady. Second, the police. My mother was so clear when I was so young. So if you lost your direction, and I am very orientation-less, so that was bound to happen, that I don't find my way. So if you don't know the directions, you can always ask an old lady and the police. These are the only people you can trust, my mother told me. And I grew up having that in mind, having digested it, swallowed it, and just engraved it in my bones that these are the two people in this world that I can trust. Now imagine me having that kind of mentality that the police is one of the very few people that I can trust. Then I see such kind of behavior in the news. I am just so intrigued. I'm just so shocked. I just cannot believe, or maybe part of me does not want to believe, that the person who is put in charge to take care, to make sure that we are safe, that person can be the enemy. I mean, someone who is taught, who is equipped with everything a society needs to be safe, to feel at peace, to feel at ease. You know, when something happens and you see a police, you're like, oh, thank God there is a police. And then my thoughts just rush straight to the people in America who, when, I don't know, anything happens and the police comes, they're like, oh my God. Instead of feeling, oh, thank God we are safe now, the police is here, they feel the opposite. It's so sad. It's just so sad. And there are so many things I cannot really understand about this case. First of all, how does someone become a police if you don't take life seriously, if you are not focused, if you don't have your sole goal to be save life, keep citizens safe? How can you become a police when you don't have that state of mind. How? Another thing I don't understand is, if one person is out of line, I get it. And I mean, someone kneed on someone's neck for almost 9 full minutes. Grasp that in the head. I mean, 2 minutes, I mean, we could maybe understand. Almost 9 minutes. A full weight of a grown-up man was on top of another man's neck for almost 9 minutes. What I don't understand is, one person could be out of line, but it was not one police at this occasion. They were 3. Why didn't the other one say anything? I mean, they could be like, man, I think that's enough, right? And I mean, why didn't they say anything? And if because they didn't say anything. They were there. We saw the videos. They were there standing, telling the passengers to keep away, keep distance. We have it all under control. Why couldn't they say anything? And since they were there, would they be charged too? Another thing I don't understand is, how do you get to call an ambulance because you think, oh, this could be a medical matter, right? This is getting into a medical situation. Let's call an ambulance. If you already think this is a medical case, how then the hell do you continue kneeling on that person who is in need of medical attendance? How? I don't get it, because the guy stayed on the guy's neck till the ambulance came. Do you see what I mean? I mean, this is just like so, it's such a clear murder case. I cannot understand it. No matter how hard I try, I just, how do you call an ambulance on a medical case? I mean, someone cannot even stand on himself. He cannot even move. He is unconscious, and you still have your knee on his neck. How does that even make natural sense at all? How? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, another thing I don't get is, was there handcuffing not enough? I mean, seriously, I don't understand the police in the US, to be honest. And someone can tell me otherwise, but you cannot tell me it's not intentional. You can tell me anything, but you're not going to tell me the killing of the blacks in America by the police is not intentional, because it's more intentional than braiding your hair every day. Really, it's crazy. Because I think if there is any use of force by the police, it would be used maybe to make the other person less harmful, if they would show any kind of violence. And I wonder, in the US, why don't they, if you're shooting, for example, another different case, if you're shooting, why don't you shoot the arm or the leg, so that the guy may just fall and cannot do anything? Why do you always why is there the aiming of killing? It's like you shoot separately till the person dies. It's so, no, I mean, it has to stop, really, because this is the world we want to raise our kids in. And I would so wish, I was hoping that in 2020 we don't really have to deal with such immature cases anymore. But how wrong I was, we still are middle of it, as though the pandemic with COVID-19 was not enough. We have people killing others just because they can. I mean, were they like bored during the COVID-19 and they were like, I would like to kill somebody? I mean, I don't get it. It's so sad. Really. I just hope there will be some justice, because that was, yeah, cold blood murder. It was murder. There is no arguing that one out. Seriously, it's impossible. But it's so sad because it's from someone we look up to for safety and care. Poor Black Americans. You know, I know I don't say it more often. I should definitely maybe even say it on every video. I am so grateful that I live here. So grateful that Germany, I know there are extremes, and with the refugees it's even getting worse. But one, we can say we still trust our police, because yeah, there has, I cannot imagine how that would look like in Germany. Someone just kills another one just because they can. No. It's really sad. It gets me so sad, because I really would like to raise kids in a world where we don't have racism, where we don't have people targeting others because they think they are superior to them. No, I hope. So I hope there will be justice for George Floyd, for his family and relatives. Please take heart. Heartfelt condolences from Germany. We stand with you, and I hope you get your justice. I know nothing in this world can be done to bring his life back, but at least something can be done so that other lives might not be taken the same way. So I just hope that America will just bring some revolutionary law changes about governance and about life and rights. Because how can you live in the US as a Black person and say you are a free person? Because for me, it does not feel like you are a free person. It feels like you are always at watch. Because if you do anything or not do anything, you might end up just dead the next minute. And you'll not be killed by robbers or by gangs or by drugs. You'll be killed by the people you should have been trusting most. You will be killed by the policemen. Sad story. Such a sad story. His brothers. It's so sad. Just put yourself in his shoes. You just left home, normal, healthy, dodged the COVID-19 bullet. You are just going to pick something up from the grocery store, and then never come back home. It's so sad. You know, if someone is sick, it's how different thing. But when these things happen, it's just so shocking. And it should stop. It should definitely stop. And I felt, and I think anyone who has the opportunity to say something should say something. Because the louder the people, the the higher the chances that something might be done. And if we all keep quiet and say those concerned will take care, and everyone just does the same, it will be too low, too quiet. No one will hear, nothing will be done. So sometimes it's just necessary to get your points heard before something can be done. Yeah. So, yeah, I am so happy that I live in Germany. Thank you so much that we don't really have these extreme cases. Thank you so much, the German police, that you are not, racially biased in any way. And I hope it will continue like that forever, because I know things change, but I hope that will never change in Germany. I hope we can always rely on the police, and I can confidently tell my children, whenever they're in trouble, you just search for the police, and then the police will be the one to help you. Whenever you need anything, just go talk to the police. They're the ones to help you. I hope I can always and confidently tell my children that, because if I were in America, I would be talking a whole different narrative. Yeah, so unfortunate. So thank you so much for watching. I will try make a Swahili Freitag video on Friday, and if I still don't feel the mood to do so, I will skip it too. So you will excuse that, and all right, see you then. Bye guys.